our final hour. And I'm dungeon deep no matter where they dwell. We're unafraid. Give me a dick save. Counterspell!
Pull up a chair and grab your dice. The time will fly when you improvise. 20s for all and all for one. With Snapdragons, the time has come. Snapdragons!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's sessions. We are the Snapdragons, as usual, and we are playing D&D. We are a group of international friends from around the globe who sit around and play this game. So, yeah, that is us. This is what is happening to me? I don't know. I'm confused. But anyway, you've seen this intro 10 times by now. It's fine. We're playing in Eberron, our campaign Eberron and Sharn. And yeah, this introduction is too long. I have people around me. Great cast. Tell us who you are, starting with Jack again. Because, you know...
Oh my god, twice in a row!
Yeah, I don't want you to get angry.
Things are looking up, guys. Things are looking up. My name is Jake. I am playing Sentinel. He is a Warforged fighter. And bad stuff is happening. It's all bad. Everything's bad. Daxkith is not okay.
No.
Speaking of, Nate.
I'm Nate. I am playing Daxiketh / Nas. Don't tell anybody. But as of right now, I'm not playing much of anybody. Still at 0 hit points. What the hell, Omar? Let's get some hit points up in here. I'm going to throw it over to Andre.
Oh, hello. Hi, everyone. I am Andre. I am playing Max, the Blade Singer Wizard. For those of you who have been following us since the start, you will know that Max has had some issues lately. And, I don't know how he's going to fix it, but I know who could help. David.
Really?
Oh,
David himself.
Hi, I'm David, and I'm apparently going to fix some issues. Yeah, definitely. Leovar, the half-elf bard, will fix things, because he's really good at that. Josh!
What's happening?
Hey, my name's Josh. Jack totally does suck to go last. This is awful. I'm playing Jonas, the human sorcerer, who's never done anything wrong, and throw it back to the DM.
Yeah, thank you guys. It's great. Yeah, well, you guys, this is not our best opener, but hey, we have 9 others that are arguably better. So go back and watch them. And
Arguably. Guess that's up to everybody else, really.
Yeah. So,
Let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know. Rank them.
Just know what is the best.
True.
Opener.
Yeah, rank your top 10 intros. So, like,
Yeah.
if episode 5 was your favorite, just put 5 and then, list them out from there. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks.
Yeah.
Rankings are important.
Give us a like while you are out there. And yeah, that's it. Follow us on social media. And please, let's get out of this intro and jump into tonight's game in our campaign, Eberron, the Echoes of Mourning. So, last week, a lot of stuff has happened. It's just a ton of stuff. So, if someone wants to clue us in to what happened, that would be great.
I can
Yeah.
start, I guess. We began by leaving the great estate of Merrick's, our totally not villainous current quest giver, and we decided that we don't actually miss Daxikith that much, so we got a long rest first before doing everything else, because a good night's sleep should have, put things in perspective. Meanwhile, Max and Sentinel went to deliver our previous quest item that we got, the plans for whatever the hell that is. We don't understand quite yet what it was exactly. But we went to deliver that to the embassy of Sire, and we made a cheeky little copy for ourselves and stored it inside of Sentinel. I hope that didn't sound wrong, but anyways, that's where Max kind of went and did his trance while everyone else went to Hope's End. So I don't know what was happening like after that. So someone else can take over.
Takeaway note from that though: Sentinel's the friend you want to have with you in prison.
Wow. Wow. Great takeaway.
Put in the
Fantastic. Thank you, David.
Let's
Why
not
don't you
start
just
this
continue?
meme.
Why don't
Let's
you
not
just
make this a
continue, David?
thing.
You're on a roll.
Yeah.
I'm so
Carry on.
sorry. I'm
Carry
so
on.
sorry.
Please.
Yeah, we had our
more
long
insight
rest.
to that.
Yeah, we had our long rest, and you know what? Leovar came up with a plan for our problem that we were facing, and we went to the manor, we cased it out, and we initiated said plan. Max and Leovar, through stealth and flight, went in through a balcony, while rest of the team were on watch duty and interception in case anything went wrong. We did really well. We snuck in, nobody saw us, triggered no traps, found a secret attic, teleported to a book. We found the book. Would you believe it though? It's giant sized because it was written by giants, to our surprise. And after a lot of deliberating and figuring out what the fuck do we do, Max has a magical helmet of teleportation. So we teleported that book out, we teleported ourselves out. Sentinel kept the book closed so the screaming souls of the damned and dead wouldn't like burst out and like do something terrible. And then we teleported ourselves with the book to Merrick's place, who was waiting for us and like immediately began some sus ritual because he apparently knew the exact moment we would arrive. And yeah, there was some stuff happened with the corpse, by the way, but that's the corpse's jurisdiction, Nate.
Oh, this corpse?
Yeah.
Let's see, it was really eventful. We started out at dead, and I think we're still dead. So, but we did get some flashbacks. That was fun, for me at least. I hope you guys had fun watching flashbacks. We learned a little bit more about Nas and OG Daxaketh, the original. So Nas and Daxaketh worked together and were spies, maybe? Something like that. Maybe not as cool as Ethan Hunt, for those of you who watch movies. So spies in Metrol, which is now gone. Sad face. They had a good friendship, a good working relationship until one of them went a little crazy and ended up getting murdered by the other. So poor Nas had to murder his longtime friend and one-time face as his longtime friend Daxaketh, as the war got to him and he tried to kill their longtime butler. Elmsworth. It was sad. Nas has had a lot of bad experiences over the years, and maybe he'll have some more. We don't know.
Yeah, I
We'll
missed
find
that.
out.
I had to dip out early. Sorry about that last game.
Oh yeah.
But wow. Thanks for. Jesus.
It was fun. Omar and I cooked. We cooked.
Oh
Don't
man.
do anything. Also, Max's kid, Max's
Oh yeah.
daughter is
Liliana.
Daxaketh is kind of Noz's, old
Former flame.
former, yeah.
I don't
something
think
like
people.
that.
I don't think people knew that. Did
Really?
they? I don't think so.
Well, your reaction gave everything away.
My
so-
reaction didn't. My reaction
Spoilers.
did
So-
give a lot away.
For those of
My
you paying
reaction
attention
did give
last
a lot
week,
away.
when you saw Andre go, "Whoa," that's what that meant.
I also
Wait,
had a visceral reaction.
That
I
is
talked a
true.
lot. I talked a lot of shit about Liliana earlier. Like, a lot of shit about her.
Good
In
thing
fact,
you
in
don't
our
know
chat, it's been nonstop. He's just been dragging her through the mud for some reason. So, Andre, and Josh are not talking anymore.
No.
But thanks
What
for
do you
coming
know
today,
about the
guys.
shadows?
I think that's there's our most chaotic recap yet. Rate our recaps in chat, please.
Yeah, please. Tell us what we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
I think this one is easy number one.
So it's smooth.
Yeah, sure.
All the relevant information.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys, this is great. You have done the recap. It's hey, yay. You all get an inspiration points because I am a kind DM.
Yo.
And
Hey, as soon as I can roll, I'll use it.
yeah, as soon as you have a character. Okay, so here in Myrix's place, the hum of the machine is all that you can really hear around you as arcane shards that bar this machine begins to vibrate with energy. The glass panels of this dome around you are flickering with red and green light in a swirling motion as Daxokith's body, now looking very pale. He's still Daxokith's face, but it's very pale. His hair is mostly white now, a little bit translucent. And it is placed on this platform in the middle of this like circular room. It's floating a little bit in the air. The energy is swirling around the room. Myrix is standing like behind that platform, the book above both of them. His mark on his right hand is glowing with energy, the mark of making that he has. But the ritual will take an hour, and Myrix says so. So if there is anything that you would want to do or say, we could consider that in this hour until the ritual is done.
What is Merrick's like doing during this? Like, how involved is he in this ritual?
He is not really involved, but you see that he is just like he's looking at all that is happening, and there's this like a little bit of a smile on his face. It's not like a beaming smile, but he's smirking a little bit, and the mark is glowing with energy, like he is reacting to the machine, or is making it empowered in some way, but he's not actively doing something.
Okay. I mean, I had plans to talk about this with the group, but I mean, the guy's right in front of me, so I guess as all this is going on and we have time to kill, I'm gonna walk over to Merrick's.
Okay. Well, I am fulfilling my part of the bargain.
Not yet. It's not done.
I'm pretty confident in my creation. It will bring your friend back.
There's more that we need to talk about.
Sure. Whatever you
You know
need.
what?
Well, I think I've said enough.
Don't think so.
What do you need to know?
Everything. A lot. I mean, you told me that I had been improved, that you put upgrades in me. You failed to mention the mind control chip that you've just been so freely using without any real thought.
You think of that as mind control. Am I doing it now? Simply a suggestion.
A suggestion that I have no choice but to follow. It's not a suggestion.
And you can resist a little bit, but it's painful to do so. I
Exactly.
just think of us as a big family. My father made that very schema that forged you. He invested his own mark to craft wood and metal parts into this magnificent shape. He made you for innovation. He made you for me to have a family all around this
I don't
land.
care what you did. I don't care if you were the one that nailed the final nail into my body when I was created. I'm not yours. I'm not anyone's. And you have no right to dictate what I do and how I think. You have no
I
right
just
to
want-
kidnap me and, without my permission, install these gifts of what you believe to be, whatever you believe you're doing.
You see his green eyes are now like fixed on yours, and you remember seeing him like in that blurry night, and he looks a little bit older, like he is like supernaturally a little bit older, and he looks at you and he goes, I just want to guide you all to the right path, where you can live for those you care about on your own accord, where you aren't defined by the war, even though you are capable of it.
I was doing that before any of this. I was living my own life with my friend who was alive until you took me away from him and then he died. That was you. I could have been there to protect him. So don't give me, you just want to allow me to live a free life and be with my friends and help my friends. That's what I was doing until you came along.
Well, you are lucky. Not most people of your kind, they don't have that. You have a friend that you care about more than anything in this world. So I guess is it not a gift that you can experience that loss, that you can experience the triumph of getting him back? It is. You would not be feeling any of this if this doesn't happen.
I'm not the smartest person in the world, but that logic is deeply flawed. These things I could have experienced anyway. Like it's I don't understand your headspace. I experience loss. I experience pain. I don't need you to give me that. This what I'm experiencing now with the death of my friend. That probably was going to happen at some point. None of us are immortal. So what is it exactly that you think you're giving me?
Guidance and purpose. Maybe a clarity in a world that told you that you were free, but taught you nothing about what you can do with that freedom.
And yet you've given me only the opposite. I was happy. I was happy living my life with my friends, doing the things that we were doing. The moment you showed up and did all this, I felt nothing but confusion, anger, fear. My actions are no longer my own. You're doing the exact opposite. I was finally doing somewhat okay before you showed up.
You were forged for war, and you still did just that. You still fought, and you still went around with a big hammer, smashing things around. And here I'm giving you something else, and you want that.
I fought because I wanted to. That's the difference. Okay,
But I'm giving you the chance to build something larger than yourself.
You're giving me something I didn't ask for. You're forcing this, like, whatever kind of savior complex that you've got. You're forcing this on me. I did what I did back then because I had to. I didn't have a choice. But I fight for my friend and my new friends now because I do have a choice. And I want to do that.
People
and it's
look
not
at
senseless. It's not killing for the sake of killing. It's not killing for the sake of madness or whatever crazy ideas people get in their heads. I do it out of necessity to protect people, innocent people. It's different now, but you don't seem to see that.
And you think this is your true calling.
And you think you know what my true calling is.
I think that when people look at you, it reminds them of the loved ones that they lost by Warforged hands. They look at you and they remember my house forging the weapons that destroyed their homes. And I want to change that. And it will not happen unless I am guiding this world to a better future.
What happened?
It won't happen.
No. What happened, but it was not my or any other Warforged's fault. It wasn't.
And yet you walk a similar path, like you know nothing but that. But I'm trying to tell you it is not about this. It is not. And I'm trying to take that away. I'm trying to, I don't know, he looks at the ceiling and he goes, this is your god, basically. And I made it to forge our future together. Do you understand that? Do you understand the lengths I'm willing to go to make something for you in this world that does not want anything out of you but to shun you away?
My right hand balls into a fist as I'm stood here looking at him. You just don't get it. I did not ask for any of this. You seem to think that I did, that I want this. You're not doing this for me.
Well, not for you specifically, but there's a lot of other Warforged that do that. They appreciate my guidance to them. What
Then
I
go
do.
to them. Leave me out of it.
Well, I cannot do that, Sentinel. You all are one big family to me. I cannot help some and leave others to erode away.
You don't need me. What could I provide you?
He puts his hands on your arm and he goes, Your presence here is a great gift. I'd like to know more about my extended family.
This was the last place I wanted to come. I'm here for him, and I point back at Daxiket's body. If I didn't have to be here, I wouldn't. I'm only here because of you.
You'll find the errors in your way at some point, Sentinel. I'm sure of it. I don't want you to be beholden to war and violence. I want you to get rid of it, and I want you to follow something else with this life of yours, with this soul of yours. This book is a mirror to a realm that is full of memories and the souls of people who've passed away. Do you think that you bringing this to me today is a vain effort? No. I am trying to find the true essence of your soul and to reveal it to this world. Whether my house had something to do with it or not, the nature of you is something unique. And people just still equate it with violence and weaponry and my family's legacy. But I think that our legacy should be about creation and freedom. And I'm just trying to make sure of that. Sacrifices
So-
will need to happen for that.
So you're doing it to save face for your family. That's what it is. Because I don't believe for a second that you care about me or any of us.
You are part of my family, Sentinel. I said that a number of times, but you refuse to hear it.
Because I haven't seen it. You can say all you want, but I don't trust you. Why would I? You've shown me nothing. The only interaction we've had is you kidnapping me. And
Well, I did not kidnap you. Your friend here did, as he points to Jonas.
don't act like
It was his choice.
Don't act like you didn't play a part in that. I've spoken with Jonas. Okay, we've said our dues.
Jonas is juggling with minor illusion. He's passing the time by juggling little fireballs.
I mean, I'm having this conversation loudly in front of everyone. Like,
Oh, fuck.
like he was probably like Merrick's was probably like just across the room looking at this happening, and I just walked over to him and I'm speaking to him. So,
Yeah, I'm paying attention to that conversation.
and he's making up for that.
I'm listening very hard.
But it's your orders. We were brought to your facility. My body now contains your upgrades. You can at any moment do whatever you do, flip a switch. I don't know how it works. Take control of me, tell me what to do. That's you.
And you want me to take that away?
Yes,
You-
that's what
you-
I've been saying.
You don't want my guidance.
I didn't ask for any of this. I was doing fine. I didn't ask for help.
See, give me an insight check, Sentinel.
Nine. You know, I'll use my inspiration. You gave me an inspiration.
I did. I was just. That's what I was thinking. I was
Why
like,
not?
do I inspire you? I think you're inspired, but I wasn't sure.
Nat 20 for a 19.
Oh god, damn.
Oh, that is
Nice.
Thank you,
I think
inspiration.
I think you might have bardic inspiration. I inspired you for the book, but you didn't need it. I don't think.
I think
Yeah,
that only
I
lasts
could
like
be
10 minutes anyway. I don't
An
know
hour.
how long it's been.
An hour.
Oh, really? Oh, well.
Yeah, you can add it if you want.
Uh,
If you want to.
mean, I got 19. I got 19. I don't know. This guy's like a master manipulator. I'm gonna roll it. This will be like a DC 30 or something stupid. Is it a D8?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I rolled a 5, so 24.
Okay. So you see something in Merrick's mind here that is very apparent on his face. He's disappointed that you do not want his guidance, and he is saddened by that, like genuine sadness, like when when a bigger, like an older sibling tells you that he wants to help with something that he knows that you are doing wrong. You tell him no, and he's like,
Okay. My fist relaxes. My hand relaxes out the fist. What is wrong with you? You actually believe all of this?
Of course I do.
Jonas, well,
No.
Jonas, can I get involved?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, again, I'm just loudly having this conversation across the room.
Yeah. So he'll. When you say you actually believe all this, the illusion will vanish because Jonas has known all along. Yeah, he believes in it, and he'll shake his head and sigh and say, "Uncle, let him go."
Fine.
That was easy.
Man. See, now part of me wants to understand this man.
No, you're falling for his mind game.
No. Part of me's like, I want him to take out the freaking mind control chip, 100%. That's fucked up. I'll keep the hammer and the shield. If you could not mind control me, that'd be great. But
Yeah,
like,
and then
there is part of Sentinel that's like, okay, you actually believe what you're saying. Like, where is this coming from? And like, what is your plan then? If you are actually telling the truth. So I guess.
But he's not taking it away, but he's not gonna actively do this.
Sure, he's not.
Today. At least today.
Look, just clearly, I don't understand where you're coming from, or what this vision is that you seem to have. But whatever it is, you're going at it in just every wrong way possible. Surely there are better ways at achieving whatever it is you're trying to do.
I just want to see this war-torn land be a little bit better.
Have
You know, I would like to be left here, just to do my experiments in base, but the rest of my family, they do not want that. They want my mind, and if they can't have that, then they want this establishment. And I am not giving up either of those things. And so I have to take matters in my own hands, and I have to be the Baron of this house to make sure that things go the way that they should go.
Well, have you considered just speaking to us? I mean, the betrayal, the sabotage, the sneaking around, the secret upgrades, of which I apparently have more that I have yet to find, so you can cough up about those as well. If it's true what you say, and there are Warforged out there that appreciate what you're doing and want your guidance, then why all this? Why not go to them, sit down with them, explain what you're trying to do, surely some of them would come willingly. It's true, we've had hard lives. And many of us would like to escape that. But this is not...
Some did. Some did come willingly.
Well,
and-
the ones that didn't, you forced. I don't get that.
Do you were in the war, Sentinel, and you are living in this city, and you see what happens to your kind. If they are not working as bodyguards, then people are mistreating them and using them for terrible labor just because they do not tire. Is this the fate of the Warforged? Politics can do so much, right? They gave you your freedom in the treaty, and still, these are the things that you are defaulting to. And I find that sad, and I find that there is a greater purpose for all of you than that. And I'm just trying to find it, just like you are, and that's it.
I hate to say it, but I agree with you. It's true. But it's not up to you to find it or figure it out. It isn't. In fact, we're in this situation in the first place because of the technology that your family created. It's, again, I don't want to repeat myself, but it's your methods. Yes, the lives that many Warforged live now are still not good, but I can guarantee you that there is not a single Warforged out there that would give up their own free will to change that. Nothing is worth that. And if you experienced what we experienced, you'd know that.
Give me a persuasion check, Sentinel.
Talk no jutsu. Talk no jutsu.
I should have saved my inspiration, man. I think I'm proficient in persuasion.
Oh, that's surprising.
Second. Read something real quick.
I think I know what you're reading.
It's somewhere.
Words.
Oh, it's on my sheet somewhere. I guess. Yeah, I was looking at Tactical Mind to see if I wanted to roll a d10, but it specifically says when you fail an ability check. But I don't know if I failed. You know, I rolled a 19, but I want to roll like super high. I want to get like super high to try and really convince him.
Okay, so I will tell you what the consequences are, like for what you want to do. So, like this, like one conversation is not gonna change his mindset, but it's gonna make him accept that there is another, you know, that there is something else but his view on the matter.
Well, that's what I think. That's what Sentinel wants. Like, he probably at least at this stage is thinking that, okay, he's probably not going to change his mind, but if you can at least like get him to understand that this is not the only choice, and that we as Warforged have a right to choose our own path and not be forced into whatever he thinks is right. That's basically the message.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I would say this will be a success then, because he listened to all of this and he just goes, Well, that is I wouldn't say surprising, but it's a unique take on the matter. My father, he created your kind, and he got into a fight with my grandpa at the time. He did not want the Warforged to be used in war. And it was a big thing, and my father disappeared, and the rest is history. And I'm just trying to see my father's vision become something more than that. I truly want to see you all be free to do what you want, but I think that you never had true guidance to do anything else. And I thought, as the son of your maker, I could provide the insight that could be needed, but you
Try
don't
insight
need
check him
that.
again.
Sure.
See if I believe what he's saying. 12. I'll use tactical mind.
Okay.
I'll add a D10. D12 12 kind of sucks. Now it's a dirty 20.
Okay. So you believe that, like, again, he's obsessed by the idea that it is his responsibility to make this right. And so he feels like a responsibility to do that and now you know that it's for his father.
Omar, for the record, we do refer to that his father as Pappy or Peepaw in the Kenneth
Sure.
line, and that's canon.
Sure.
Yeah, it's in the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in our books that
Yeah.
Josh
Okay.
writes.
Yeah.
He's magic.
Yeah.
So dumb.
Is there anything that anyone else would like to do in this hour? I feel like this conversation is concluding.
Eberron was paying attention to it. He was standing as near as he could to Daxaketh, and he was kind of looking at Daxaketh up at Sentinel and Merrick's while that conversation was going on. He has thoughts, but he's not adding to anything right now. Once that conversation's kind of concluded, after a bit of time, to Merrick's. And you are so confident that this ritual will work that Daxaketh, as we know him, will be brought back to us.
You're asking too much.
I'm actually asking Merrick's corpse.
Oh, sorry.
Shut up.
Well, you took some time to bring me the book, so I would say that yesterday it was 100%. Tonight it could be 97.
It's pretty good.
Ugh, making me feel bad about that choice to take a long rest.
That was your choice. I was ready to go. No spell.
I was ready to go as well.
My thought process was like, we're all messed up.
97.
We're all messed up. We've got no resources. Blah blah blah. Like, we might just fail at getting the book at this rate. So, I didn't even know.
If it's possible, after hearing that, leave us quiet for a moment. How close can I get to Daxaketh's body?
You can get as close as you want.
Yeah, I'll
He
get
doesn't.
close.
He doesn't try to get away.
I'll step up and I'll kneel down by it, and maybe some time has gone by and Leovar was quietly, so nobody can really hear him but might see him talking. Daxakith, I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if this will really work or if we are being played, but if you can, you've got people that really, really need you to wake up. Alright? You might keep people 3 arms lengths away from you, and I may not know the reason why, but I would like to eventually. But there is someone that really needs you to come back, Daxakith. Sentinel, so if you can hear me, get your stubborn soul, or whatever the hell, back in your body. Do you hear me? Because more than one person misses you. And if it's a thing that's needed, can I bardically inspire Daxakith? I don't know if dice roll are needed soon. But I'm using my... I'm inspiring the corpse. That's what I'm doing. I'm a bard. I don't know what else to do here.
The
If that's
corpse.
possible.
Yeah.
Daxakith is technically an object right now.
I can't believe you talk about your friend like that.
Well, mechanically.
A
I think
very
Omar might be
sexy
frozen,
object.
by the way.
Yeah, Omar
Shit.
is frozen,
Yeah,
right?
technically we lost him.
Oh no!
Either that or he's very good at sitting
Alright,
very
it's
still.
fine.
He's a corpse right now. He's
Someone-
shit method acting.
Take a picture of that.
So
This
who
is-
knows how much he's heard?
Omar's
I don't know
face.
when he disappeared.
Omar's face when I'm inspiring a corpse.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll pause and we'll come back when Omar's back. Give us a second.
You didn't miss too
Chat. Can I call people
Chat.
chat? Chat.
Cass?
much. Yeah,
Sure.
we're not
Give us a
shooting
second.
yet. They're not
Give us a second.
yet.
Chat. Give us a second, viewers.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Yeah. What is that?
We're back.
What are you doing? there?
We're back. That was me silently being. We're back. Just
Okay.
inspired a corpse, okay? I'm having issues.
You're inspiring a corpse. Well. I would say if Nate have to roll something, I would give him advantage. But that's if he needs to roll something.
Okay.
You can consider this a use of the bardic, but it's not giving him the bardic.
Cool. Okay. Good to know.
I'll take that. The fact that stipulation was there, that's something. Okay.
I should probably pull up my
Hmm.
character sheet just in case I need it.
If Nate needs to roll something, not saying he will roll something. But okay, well, is there anything else? The hour is about to be done. You have a few minutes left. If there's nothing else, we
Yeah.
can go do something.
Because I mentioned the upgrades, and that's just. Yeah. I'm gonna.
Upgrades, people.
If I walked away, I'm gonna walk back over. You go. Those upgrades. You made a comment that there might be more. I think it would be useful if I know what they are, at the very least.
Well, it's not as set in stone as you think. Let's say there is something in you that can react to different emotions, and it will find a way to make itself useful. I cannot know for a fact what it will do, and you can maybe try to tap into it, but that's up to you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna lean to Leovar and say, personally, I think it's kind of lame. I've never received a birthday card or a graduation present. And Sentinel gets all this. Someone had to know that I feel that way, and I'm glad it's you.
Oh.
This is lame.
I,
He's the worst.
I'm not disputing that. Would you have wanted a birthday card from him?
Something. I mean, we don't like him. And he said something earlier. He was like, I think they want my mind. No, we do not. No, we do not. Kenneth West is good with our minds. But something would have been nice because I don't know. Look at him. Sentinel's kind of killing it right now.
Yeah, he's doing good. Sentinel, I mean, yeah, I don't like your uncle. He does suck. Yeah.
Okay. So, after a few minutes passed by, the constant hum that has been permeating this chamber for the last hour comes to a halting stop as this dome, the glass panels on the ceiling, on the floor, all turn into this blue color, and you see this red dot on the ceiling, and it's approaching like very rapidly throughout the different panels until it's centered on the book on top of Daxokith, and his body begins to lift a little bit into the air. The dot begins to get bigger and bigger until it fills the entirety of the room, and you can feel this like pressure, this arcane phenomena of like a buzzing energy in the room as Daxokith's body begins to lift up into the air, and his limbs begin to like spread a little bit around the room, and you see his face is as solemn as ever, and then there is this moment of silence as his mouth opens and this mist begins to pour out of it, just like covering the entirety of the room. You all get drawn into that, and you feel your senses a little bit dulled, like you are in this black and white space. And this emotion, this sensation keeps on lingering in the room. You're not sure where you are, and slowly, and very, very slowly, you feel yourself drifting in the mist. You see shades, echoes of memories that you once experienced, but they are stronger. They're almost made real, and they are drawing you to them. I need everybody except Daxokith, because he's dead, and Jonas to give me a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
Ooh, Kenneth Boys is immune.
Interesting. Wisdom save.
I
Is this a charmed effect?
I would say, yeah. It
I
is.
get advantage on those.
Same.
Hey,
Damn.
Elephant Ancestry. Oh, thank. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Elephant Ancestry.
Okay. That's better. Advantage helped.
Yeah, same.
I'm rolling really well this.
4.
I rolled
19.
a 19, but it's an 18 because I have a -1.
I rolled a 16.
Or was it 19?
19. Okay, so sadly, the three of you fail.
May I use a reaction?
Damn it.
I may use my reaction to use my bardic feature.
Sure.
That's really good in the 2024 rules. Let me just counter charm.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing it to either of you two. I'm doing it to me.
Okay.
I'm using counter charm on myself. I get to, if I fail a saving throw against the charmed or frightened condition, I can use a reaction to reroll the save with advantage.
Okay. Go for it.
Quadruple advantage.
Damn.
Yeah.
Quadruple advantage.
I think that's the only time I've seen anyone ever use counter charm.
Well, no, the new one is good. The new one is good.
New one's
Okay,
good.
okay. Yeah, the old ones sucked.
It's like, it's literally one better. It's 20.
20 is what you needed.
No way.
I
Nice.
physically could not have passed that.
Nope.
Nice.
Literally just rolled. I was like, it's only one higher. I don't know.
Okay.
20.
So,
Yeah,
in this
keep it
moment,
together.
Jonas, as you see the mist like washing up around everybody, and it is literally, it is blocking them, and it's moving, and you see them like disappear into it, and you don't know where they are, like physically. Although you feel that you can sense like Sentinel's presence, Max's presence, Merrick's presence, Khorvaire presence. He's somewhere brooding. Yeah, in the vicinity. Like you feel
Shots
all
fired.
of that. You feel all of that. Yeah, Sam saw me. Yeah, you feel all of that around the room, and you also feel Leovar, but it's more physical. Like you can actually pinpoint him.
Okay. Am I is the mist just like not coming to me? Is it just sort of like,
Yeah, in a way, it's just like parting like around you a little bit, and you don't feel this pull towards it, and instead you feel like something within you, like this shadowy essence of your sorcery, is like rebelling this effect.
oh, okay. I would look to Merrick's, or the presence that is Merrick's, and is he being affected by this?
Yes, like the only one who seems like differently affected is Leovar, who you can actually like
Oh,
sense like that there is something in the mist that is, being like blocking this, just like yourself.
yeah. Let's call out to Leovar. Leovar, can you see me?
Can I hear him? Can I?
Yeah, you can, and it's like drifting slowly in the mist, like this distant whisper, but you can like make out enough that you can gauge
Am I
where he
able
is.
to try to move in that direction. Like, do I still have my physical body to try to move towards that voice?
Yeah.
Do you want it?
You're there. But you're the only one who I can. This isn't a part of. This isn't. I don't think this is Merrick's. I don't.
Yeah. Sentinel, Max. Where are you?
Yeah. So you call out, but you do not hear a response.
I knew it. I knew there was something. I knew there was something more. That this is not going to be just a tit for tat.
Do I eventually physically find Jonas if I keep walking towards his voice? Am I able to like?
Yeah, like eventually you find Jonas, but his features are like muted, a little bit blurry, like he's in black and white, but
Okay.
also like a little bit foggy.
Monochromatic chic. I mean, okay.
Yeah, tender as a fog.
Sorry. And do I look monochromatic to Jonas as well? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are we the only two that are? I felt my mind slipping or something. I look at Jonas and there's like a moment of like skepticism on Leovar's face. He's like, "You have no idea what this is, do you? Really?"
No,
Yeah.
You look crazy.
Yeah, you look pretty weird too. Maybe we should hold hands just in case some weird shit
What did you
happens.
say?
Hold
What did you
hands.
say?
we should hold hands. Is in
I
case
thought-
we're.
I thought you'd never ask.
This is a. We're in a weird magic mist that came out of our dead friend's body's mouth. So I cannot find the rest of our friends. So we need to just make sure we're in contact with each other in case something weird happens.
Just hold my hand.
Yeah, okay, there, we're doing it.
So pardon me, I just need to hold your hand right now.
Did you say you could sense our friends?
Yeah, well, yes, there's
Where?
sort of, pointing in the different spots that
Yeah.
well, I guess you would have to help me. Sorry, Omar.
Where do you like they're not like physically, they're like just like feel like their presence in this space somewhere. So yeah, you have Sentinel, you have Max, and you have Merix at the moment. Where do you
There.
drift?
There and there. I want to drift to. Let's get Andre involved. I want to drift to Max and check in.
Okay, sure. So yeah, you go with Levar to Max. Max, what will they see in the mist when they come towards you? If you know that the mist is the most important memory in your life.
Oh. Shit, man. They will see a peaceful night in a farming town, a lone cottage somewhere in a peaceful land. There's a light inside of the house. There's laughter coming from it, a child's. And then you see from behind a dark tree line as a group of elves dressed in dark clothes with wearing hoods and scarves with no discernible markings are waiting apparently for something, for the lights to go out in the house. And soon enough they do, and the sound goes down, and then you see about 12 people that emerge from the shadows and stealthily enter the house from all different angles. You hear shouting and screaming, and then it goes silent, and you see them drag out a man by his collar. Two of them are holding him. He looks half dead, and then one of them brings out a child holding it. The child is sleeping, apparently still, in his arms. And then they go over and drag the man with them towards a cliff. You can't hear what they're saying because Max doesn't remember either. He was half unconscious at that point. But one of the people dangles the child by its leg over the cliff. As the child wakes up and cries out, and then you see the man sinister smile as he drops the child and slashes with his dagger into the man, and then they throw him down the cliff as well. And then
Is this like is this like a Harry Potter moment where they're going back with the time turner and this can be interacted with? Can we interact with this, or is this just not?
Well, what you see out of this is you see the mist, and not all of that is clear to you. For Max it is, but not for you. You see only like the shapes moving in the mist. You see the silhouettes and it's all like from this like fuzzy mirror to reality that you are like walking into and seeing this play out. But what you see in front of you really is these like three like shadowy entities just like circling around this memory, circling around Max, who is locked in this space, not aware of he's not aware of anything but the memory that he's reliving. And you see these three shadowy entities just around him, and they are like feeding off this memory, and by extension, Max. So, what do you do, Jonas and Leovar?
Does this seem like, could I broadly say that this is magic affecting Max's essence right now?
Like this is like a charm thing, but it's like on a grand scale. Like this is something that is trying to block Max's most like important memory and siphon it for itself.
I think that Leovar was stunned for a moment, and I think we have a bit of context maybe for Max, a bit more. And he shakes his head, and he'll start rhythmically clapping his hands. Get the hell away from him, and wake up, Max! And then I'll clap my hands together real loud, and I'll attempt to dispel magic on Max to break him out of the influence that's on him.
Okay. Can you read what dispel magic does to me?
I can. I choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. An ongoing spell of 3rd level or lower ends for each ongoing spell of level 4 or higher on the target. Make an ability check using your spellcasting DC 10 plus spells level. On a successful check, spell ends. And those powers and spell, that's all I got.
Okay. So yeah, like you'll have to make a roll if it's higher.
Yeah, if it's higher than that, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, give me that.
Plus, I think I get to add my Stone of Good Luck to this, because it is a skill check. So that's a 5. 17?
And the DC is, it tells you the DC?
Whatever the level of the spell or effect I'm trying to count the spell is. 10 plus the level of it.
So you do that, you do the magic, and you see Max like snap out of it. And Max, you are brought back to reality, although it's not really reality. You are in this shadowy space still, and there's these 3 circling hollows like moving around you. And as you do that, Leovar, as you end the memory, the mist that has been forming it just like fades out, and the 3 entities like look at you angrily, and they fly towards you. So I need to give me a wisdom save again.
Oh, advantage. It's the charm thing, right? I have advantage.
Yes.
Holy.
I'll use counter charm. I will use counter charm. That was a 2 and a 3.
Oh,
you can just keep using that.
That's a reaction. It's infinite uses, but it's a reaction, so I can only use it
Okay.
once in response to this. Ace.
Ooh. Okay. So
how bad did you roll? 4 dice.
I rolled a 2 and a 3 and a 1 and a 6.
Oh my gosh.
these things fly out towards Leovar. Leovar, as these shadows come towards you, your vision goes out and your form begins to get more misty as your essence is pulled apart into this environment around you. Tell us, what do we see in the mist?
Is this like most impactful memory? Like
the thing that made you who you are now, basically.
The day you met Daxaketh.
That's a difficult question for Leovar, but I think the inciting event, which would have influenced how he reacted to all of the other major things in his life, people, the mist will take shape into a form of a room with kind of tall windows. It's somewhat ramshackle. There's 3 beds in the room. It's tall, slanted roof. It looks like it might be an attic room. And there's 3 shapes in the beds. But then there's noise outside, and it sounds like fighting. There's an explosion, and the 3 forms in the bed kind of bolt up. They seem to be kids, maybe in their early teens, 12, 13, 14. One is a human, the other is a half-orc, and the other is a half-elf. The half-elf, blonde hair, blue eyes, seems surprised. It looks like Leovar, but much younger. They get out of bed and they're confused. And then there's another explosion. The building shakes a bit. And then there's screaming downstairs. There's crying. And they're talking. The sound is muted. They're not sure what's going on. The human girl goes to open the door. And she does, and smoke is in the hallway. They step into the hallway for a moment. There's just a stairs at the end of the hallway that goes down in this tall 3-story building that's quite narrow, and it's fire. Fire is all over the stairs. They start screaming, and they're crying, and they're panicking. They don't know what to do. The fire is quickly climbing up this wooden building. Smoke is billowing into the room, and they're coughing and they're choking. They're looking at their windows, but the floors of this building are taller than usual, so 3 stories up, it's an impossible climb for 3 children. And then Leovar starts clutching his head, and he bends over, and he's making pained noises, and there's a bright flash and crackle of electricity on his left hand, spiraling up his arm. And as fire begins to creak into the room, onto the ceiling, it begins to start collapsing a bit, and this powerful blast of wind knocks the other 2 children away from Leovar, slamming them into the wall, and they hit the ground and they're not moving. But just as Leovar is thrown back out a window, and you see him fall slowly to the ground outside as the building is completely engulfed in flames and everyone inside burned and killed.
Ooh.
So, with an intense impact on the floor as this tower of mist falls, you still feel the ground shake beneath you a little bit as these 3 hollow shaded creatures around are siphoning this memory out of Leovar, or at least what is worth in it for them. Jonas, again, you feel yourself weirdly in tune with this blaze. And as you see, Leovar is completely being siphoned by these creatures. You feel like you can do something. You can reel them onto you.
Help.
The hollows?
Yeah.
As in, I can absorb them.
You can try.
I mean, this is the worst thing ever. I mean, I kind of, it's like watching horror movies of your friends and I'll scream, please stop, and I just want to take it from them, like leave them and come to me. I beg you.
Okay. So give me a spell casting roll, which should be your charisma modifier, I believe. So D20
Okay.
your charisma modifier.
D20 and charisma modifier. Okay, so I got it.
Drop some bardics on some people before I did shit.
It's a 16.
Okay. So with a 16, you feel like one of them gets like drawn onto you, and your form begins to get a little bit physical, but then begins to be shadowed. Like you have this old shadowy cloak over your shoulder now. The other two are still like circling around Liuvar, but they seem to be like noticing your presence in this area.
And can I does it? I guess there's no way to know unless I try to hit them. Can I scorching ray their asses?
Sure, go ahead. Give me an
I'll do.
potion ray.
I'll go. As it becomes shadowy, I'll try to like maintain who I am still and use innate sorcery, and then I think I'm gonna go. I'll just keep it a regular second level just to see what we can do. But I have advantage, and I didn't use Jack's trick of the shift. That's a 22. I mean, does a 22 hit one of them?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
I hate you. That's 10 points of fire damage to that one, and I'm gonna keep blasting at that one until it combusts.
Okay, yeah. So the fire, as it gets out of you, the magic begins to take on the shape of the things around you. The flame itself becomes to starts to become like muted in color as it hits this thing, and you see it like burning up parts of its essence. But you also see the parts that you burn off just like merge with the mist.
Okay. Again,
Sure.
I challenged them. Okay, so 25 to hit that one for just 5 more points. How are we looking?
That would be enough on that one. As it completely burns off, you see that the remainder of its like ectoplasm, shadowy material just like begins to fade into the mist, becomes part of it.
Okay, so I've got one more to go. I've got one more blast and one more hollow, at least at the moment, and I'll pray for a crit with Jack's trick. Oh, come on, give it to me. No, but it's a 23, so at least I'll catch it.
Okay.
It's horrible. 2 points of fire damage.
Oh,
And I'll just say to Max, like, Max, wake up. If you can see that thing.
Max is a bit shell shocked, but yeah.
And I need you, Leovar. They need us, please.
What the? What's going on? Where are we?
It's not real. It's not real.
Where is everyone? Oh my! What did I? Oh,
They're in the
shit.
mist. They're in the mist, and we need to stop this. I need you to. I blast it. Yeah.
Okay.
Blast
So
it.
as you do that, and one of them fades, you consume one. This one that is left is like he's reeling from this impact that you hit it, and you see the mist like absorb the little bit that you burned off. And then Leovar, you feel yourself again in the mist, and you feel your vision being pulled onto another memory of yours.
Another one?
Yeah.
Another impactful memory.
The
was the
day
juicy
you
stuff.
met Daxaketh.
Oh, oh. Do I do it in sequence? Oh, this is difficult. I think perhaps the next most impactful one might necessarily be a bad one. You see an older Leovar now. He's on a stage. Outside, there's a couple of people lined up. They seem to be wearing some kind of uniform. Um, uh, there's a speech being given. This is a graduating class from House Lorander, the top students to pilot the first airships that will be made available to the public. And Leovar is graduating top of the class. He takes his awards and honors, and the ceremony moves on quite quickly, and he's getting to showcase to some people gathered one of their models of airship taking off. You see Leovar.
As you do that, and you try to sink into this happy memory, you feel yourself being pulled, reeled by this thing, as it does not want this. It wants
It's a
something.
Dementor.
Wants something
Dark.
painful,
Oh,
something that will
okay.
satiate its hunger for memories.
I'm gonna roll a dice. I'll roll a d6. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Do we still see Leovar?
Yes, you see him in this mist as this ceremony
Okay.
and celebration is being like built in the mist, and then the creature on top just like lashes out and it vanishes and begins to build again into a different memory.
But we
this
get-
one.
okay.
Oh, sorry. No, you go.
No. Do the
This
memory
memory is. You see Leovar standing behind a stand. It seems to be some sort of courtroom, a hearing of some sort. It's very tense and somber. Leovar is looking very stiff himself, and it's the day he gets marked as an excoriate from House Lorander. A case is being made in his defense for actions he did, but the moment that you see here is a teacher from his time in school speaking poorly of his character, and his co-pilot, another Khorvaire, another half-elf, claiming that he was reckless, he endangered people's lives, and he wouldn't listen to reason, and his entire crew could have died for his actions, and it was a disgrace to the Lorander name. And then there's a decision made, and he is stripped of his rank and title. The name de Lorander is removed from him, and his likeness is spread throughout the land to ensure he cannot be a part of house activities, and that he will be ever marked as an excoriate. You can see afterwards when Leovar has a moment of quiet, he's alone. He's slumps down in the corner of a small room, and he's crying.
As this happening, you see the tears, you see the creature as the tears fall, the mist begins to alight a little bit as this creature is now like feeding off this memory, and you see it gets like bigger, like the mist around it begins to like feed into it and begins to get a little bit bigger and more defined. Like it was this amorphous shadow, now it has a little bit of an angularity to it.
Can I try casting message to Leovar?
Sure.
Yeah, I would like to cast a message. I would like to say, Leovar, wake the hell up. This isn't real. Remember, we need to get out of here.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. All right.
He said,
Oh, well, I mean, that's a natural 19 for a 19.
Okay. So in this moment, Leovan, this moment of loneliness, you hear Max's voice, and for a second you are beginning to like gain yourself. Give me another wisdom save.
Another
got it.
quadruple advantage.
Yeah, will it be another quadruple? Yeah, that's so funny. I'm rolling with advantage. I rolled 2 1s.
Oh my! What are you
Good
doing?
lord.
Oh, not using those anymore. Counter charm. Counter charm. Wait,
Yeah,
yeah.
screaming counter charm at the
Yeah.
dice.
Yeah.
No, it worked. It's really good. It's a natural 19. It's a 21.
Okay, yeah. So you pull yourself out of the memory with what really brings you out of this memory, Leovar? This very downer, lonely memory. What makes you break out of this creature's grasp on you?
Max's grumpiness.
And yeah, I hear Max's voice, a person who, admittedly, out of the party, he hasn't spent a pile of time with. But he's part of the group in the bit of activity that they've had together who Leovar has enjoyed being around. A group that he's done some things with. And that reminds him of his core crew, people who he consider family. And then it's the connections he has. He thinks of all the people that are very important in his life. This party, his crew, the people in High Walls. And it's that sense of connection to others pulls him out of this dark pit that he's in.
Okay. So yeah, you guys see Leovar break out of the memory and it collapsing around him once more. And you see the creature like moving back a little bit from that and looking around, trying to see his next victim. Jonas, you sense again this creature and your weird familiarity with this space that you can stop it from moving towards who would you assume would be like Sentinel, since Leovar and Max are out of this now.
I'll compel it however I can.
Okay.
Leave
So,
them, and join me, and I'll try to.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Why join you though? Can't you just be like, go in, go on.
Get.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I got one sort of like, I don't even know what it's feeling, but it's like that worked. I got a 19.
Okay. So you pull it into you, and this big creature feels this supernatural compulsion to just like merge with Jonas's essence. And now you see Jonas's like upper body is cloaked in this cloak of shadow, like tattering in this ethereal wind.
Nice.
I'll look at Max and say, jealous? No, just kidding. But
Yes.
It feels cold, but it's not. I mean, I should leave that to you, but it's not unpleasant. Like you can get used to this.
Is everything like? Is the mist still there? Is Daxakith's body okay? Is Sentinel okay? What's going on?
Okay. Give me a perception check.
No. Okay. To 16.
Okay. So at this point, you feel like you moved over a barrier with getting Max to your side, and Leovar breaking out of this once more, and you can now sense Sentinel, you can sense Merix, and you can sense in the distance Daxakith waiting.
Ah! I'll tell them. Daxakith. I can feel him. He's got to be here. He's over there.
Sentinel, where's Sentinel? What is the two of them?
Sentinel's this way. Daxakith is that way. I feel like with the hollows gone, and we're on a mission. I honestly don't care. Like Merrick's can go to hell. I'm gonna dash like get toward where Daxakith's presence is coming from and call to him.
Okay. So yeah, you go for that, and you begin to see the outline of this gray gray mist in front of you, and you see like faces coming out of it, like screaming but silently. Numerous of them as you go towards that place that you know Daxokith is just beyond that. And you step into it, and the three of you go and you watch a string of memories that we have witnessed over the last 2 weeks.
You're good at this, Omar. You're good at your job.
As you see, these faces now are becoming familiar. They are Daxokith, they are Uncle Divan, they are Grandmama, they are Elmsworth, they are Liliana. There are multiple different faces, and then you cross that threshold, and what you see, we will see after a break.
Hey.
One of the super people didn't see this though.
I didn't see any of this. You guys now know. You guys now know that Daxokith is Nas. You know everything, all those flashbacks that we had. You guys know.
Oh,
I
What
don't
was
because
it?
I'm
What-
still unconscious. I don't
What
want to
happened?
I know
Sorry.
about.
Rick.
Do I recognize now Liliana?
I would say yes.
Wait, actually, no. How would I? Like, I only saw her as a.
I mean, she said the name. She
Oh
said
yeah,
the
she said
name.
Estella. She said
We
Estella.
saw the
Yeah.
memory. Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop recording
Yo.
so front break.
Okay.
I'm
We're-
s-
let's- We'll be back, everybody.
Yeah. And we're back. Hello. So, shortly before the break, you guys don't need this. The guys at home, maybe the guys here, want to hear it, but you are in this weird plane of mist and memories, witnessing yourself and others impactful and dark memories. And finally, you have reached Daxokith's part of this place, and you have passed through this wall to know that he is actually Nas, this changeling that has taken the resemblance of a man called Daxokith. So, what we see beyond this edge, beyond this wall, is we see Nas standing on this elevated rock. Next to him is his butler, Ilmsworth, and both of them are looking very far into the distance, and you can feel this like vibration and intense heat even from where you are very far away. You can sense that there is this light coming like from behind you, intense
Oh,
light.
don't go towards the light.
And Nas is looking at it, eyes wide. So Nas, this is a moment. Let me see. Okay, as you are seeing this burning on the horizon, and time stretches to infinity. You have lost everything at this point for Sire, and now it seems to be gone. All the struggle, all the pain, all the love, all those memories of joy and despair, they are there in this grey mist where nothing truly remains. And on the other side, you can see desperate people clinging to the outskirts of their destroyed nation, waiting for someone, waiting for a savior. who are you to these people, really?
Yeah, right after the morning, Nas and Elmsworth had left Sire, or right after the morning, they had just left Sire, I should say. And yeah, there's a strange he's remembering this time where his emotions were so conflicted because firstly he had to make sure he was going to get to safety, of course, and he was escaping the murder of his friend, and now all of this has happened and he's seeing other people who are really struggling and unable to keep their wits about them, and he decides that what they need is a recognizable leader, and he takes on the face of Daxaketh to lead these people to safety. The mourners, as they would eventually be called, the mourners of Sire. Yeah, he feels equipped to be able to, since he's been in and out of war for decades now, he feels more than equipped to keep his wits about him and lead people to, away from the terrible mist behind them.
So, the three of you are now in this memory with Nas, as the mist around him, the faces are beginning to blend with the environment, and you begin to see it for what it is for you. He is sitting in this place, reliving this memory, and his face is now what to them, Nate? What do they say?
Right. That's a good question. The irony is he's looking at this memory of him deciding to keep Daxaketh's face. And I think in this moment, he looks like Daxaketh. He looks like the guy you knew, the guy who just fell at a gala a day ago. That's what he looks like. Yeah, he looks like Daxaketh. Yeah.
From the shadow and mist, this figure is forming, this large serpentine entity that begins to take shape in the mist, and red eyes just like begin to light up, flicker a little bit, as if it's like just awakened from a sleep, and begins like to slither around this space. You see, it's almost formless, but also has this like slithering quality, these scales that reflect a little bit of what light is around here, and just like looking around. And it looks at this memory, and it looks at the three of you. A friend?
Yes.
You've come a long way to collect.
Leovar, who looks shook, kind of just looks to the side to the two that are with him. And at the form.
I guess we did. He's our friend.
We want him back.
Do
And we
you?
worked hard for it. So we do.
After what you saw, his betrayal of all of you,
I didn't see any betrayal. Every single person I have ever known in my life wears some kind of mask. Nobody is ever what they present outwardly, because everyone has their demons and things inside them that they don't want people to see because they're afraid of showing them. I've just seen a person who's got a talent to physically wear a mask, but we all wear them, so I see no betrayal here.
I've seen someone who knows about my daughter. Please, don't give me hope and then take it away.
I see a little betrayal. But everyone makes mistakes.
My
and
man.
that's okay.
Seems
It's like,
a little bit
it's like looking
personal.
in a mirror, doesn't it? Isn't it, buddy? Like looking in a mirror. All right, put this cuff on. It'll be really comfortable.
You see this entity like fades from one side and shows on the other side of where you are. Just looking over all of this. It seems to be like slightly amused by this turn of events. I've been lurking in the depths of many memories. Yet this one in particular I found quite profound. The twists and turns are something I found great joy in navigating. And you want to take away this toy out of my grasp, and I feel quite... You see, he pauses a little bit as if he's like remembering what he's supposed to feel, saddened by this.
We will all... Oh, sorry, go.
No, you go.
We will all come here one day. We just ask you to wait a bit longer.
Give me a persuasion check, Max.
And worth noting, he is not a toy. He is a person who has suffered and has had great intent his whole life. He's not a thing to be owned.
Natural 20!
Let's go!
Leomar took all of my ones today.
They are gone. They have been rolled.
We've used up all the natural
the
ones.
ones are gone today. They're used. They're gone.
As you say that, it looks at you for a bit, Max, like realizing that what you're saying is true, and then it looks at Leomar as he is defiant at this moment and goes. And Leomar, as you look at it, you see like this weird, like childlike quality to this being. Like it is slippery and terrifying, but also has this like very, very young energy to it that you can sense through this weird metaphysical domain that you are in. And as you say that, its eyes get like bright red as it looks at you. And it goes, "You will all be my toys at some point. This is very rude of you."
Why would you want toys instead of friends? Friends are much better than toys. I see you too.
There is no friends in Dulra. It consumes everything, eventually. You cannot hold onto anything. And these fragments are all I can hold on long enough to be amused.
I think you're looking at it wrong. All
You
people.
have not lived as long as I have done. You have not seen the things that I do not remember now.
No, but
But I
sorry.
I don't know what you are. But these fragments that you say are toys you hold on to, I would argue are memories. Everyone's friends pass away eventually, and all they have left are memories. The good times and the bad times. And they can bring joy and they can bring sadness and laughter. You hang on to those fragmented memories of people that have passed, and you slowly forget them, but you hang on to them. But they are not toys. They're the memories of the people that are important to you, that were close to you.
Yeah, and we got a nat 20.
see this thing look at you, Jonas, and there is this weird hint of familiarity in his eyes towards you. As he looks at you, into you, and he goes, you carry something of this place within you into the outside. I see it on you now. You have let some of that get a part of you. You're not whole any longer.
I didn't know, or I don't know what that is, what this is, but if you'll give him back, you can take me instead.
You see his form like gets like closer to you, Jonas, and go, why would I do that? You can carry me to the outside.
Because I'll play with you forever.
I shell-shocked looking at Jonas.
You see, he looks at you, Jonas. He looks at your mark. He looks at your eyes. But you abandon your destiny for this. Why?
I made a promise to him, and to another dear friend that I betrayed, to spend the rest of my days making up for what I did. You two have a lot of fucked up shit to work through still, clearly. If Sentinel goes, it'll just be the same for Daxakith as it's been for Sentinel. He'll be devastated. But if it's me, then I right the wrong.
This entity looks at you, Jonas, and you see it like has this like claw of mist begins to like go around your mark that is still glowing. But I see that there are great things for you in the future. Things that will be more amusing to me to see when you come back to here.
I've given you my offer. and I stand by it.
He looks at you, Leovar, and then he looks at Jones and he goes,
No.
"You can be my friend." You are off here. There is something in you that is. It is protecting you from the mist. It doesn't want to consume you. You will remain.
No.
There is no coming back from this.
Hold on a second. We're all going to come here eventually. Won't he be here eventually one day after he's had the suture you said will be so very interesting in the music?
You told me friends are better than toys. He is a friend. The bargain is sealed. And you see his eyes burn with this like red orange luminescence, and your mark begins to take on that same color.
This is what we're here for.
No.
Jonas!
He stands. With acceptance ready.
Take them to the other side, but can come back to me. And this creature begins to slither back into
Wait.
the mist.
One thing. The woman in Daxokitor knows his memories. The elf. Has she passed through here yet?
I don't know.
That's better than yes, I guess.
Then it fades away, and as it does, the memory around Noz collapses. And Noz, you feel yourself in this shadowy plane, and you see Leovar, Max, and Jonas in front of you.
How far away are they? Do they look like I can walk toward them?
Like they are like around you, like literally just like in a circle around you.
Well. With Daxaketh's face on, he'll go into old habits. I would have tidied up. I wasn't expecting company.
You're an idiot, you know that?
You're a jackass.
You're fake.
So, where are we? Insults aside. Is this... Did you all die as well?
Jonas, thanks to your new friend, you know that you are in like a semi-manifest zone of Dulur. Like something that is being formed because of the ritual, something that you were warned about by the Jurassico healer, that bringing this guy from the dead would be dangerous.
I relay that to the party.
It's not quite what I expected then, but... Have you all just arrived? Did we all die on that dance floor?
No. But Sorry to interrupt this reunion. There's someone who's not here yet, guys.
Oh, yes. He would want to see you.
Yeah, where is Sentinel? He came here with his. And Leovar's eyes are a bit wet, and he's like, Jonas, what have you done?
Jonas, you see, or you feel Sentinel and Merrick's still in this shadowy plane. Yeah. Implicitly, Carver is also there, but yeah, it's
He's got issues, man.
in
You
the
think
void.
The rest of us got issues.
We're
He's got
missing out on
issues
some
to work through.
Pete Carver issues right now.
Yeah.
There's nothing to stab. Carver's just.
This is his worst nightmare, like right now.
Right?
Dax, I'll just sort of point in the direction that I sense Sentinel and say that way. He's over
Okay.
there.
Okay, so you go towards that, and here is the thing. Dulra is the plane of souls and memory. And
Do
it
you know
is-
that was soul?
it is something. It is something quite. There is a lot of saying and conflict about in the world about it. Like those Warforged have souls, and do they have memories? Do they have feelings? We have seen Sentinel exhibit some of that. We've seen him. He has lots of feelings. He has memories that he cherishes and others that he not so much. And in this plane then can judge if a creature has a soul or no. And it is something that all of you would know as you're like coming out of this, that these creatures were feeding on your memories. They were feeding on your, like, the energy of your soul that anchors these memories to you.
We're
As you're
about to
going-
anger 50% of the fan base. Go ahead.
As you're going through layer after layer of this space, and you're going towards Sentinel, you find yourself in this empty space where Sentinel is at the middle, and he's standing there.
Sentinel? Hello?
You hear them, Sentinel.
Okay. Can I see them?
You are in this like weird like shadow bubble around
Okay.
you. Like you can hear what they say. You guys can see Sentinel, but he cannot see you. He can hear you
Max,
whispers.
Max, is that you? What's happening?
Yes, Jonas got Dexicate.
Sentinel?
Dax! Oh, you're still here. I
Didn't-
Where is everyone?
Did everyone come with?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't see. I
Um,
can't see you guys.
Yeah. I think it would seem evident that you look like you're not looking at us. You're kind of.
Yeah. Is there a direction that the sound is coming from?
Give me a perception check.
Advantage. So I have Sentinel's shield. Does that count here? I still have the shield, right?
Yeah.
2 ones. Do it.
No, a 1 and a 19. So
Oh.
Hey!
Yeah, you can feel like by your instinct that like Dax's voice is coming from somewhere that you can walk towards.
Okay, I start like reaching out in that direction and moving. Dax, I can hear you. I'm coming.
Grab your hand if it's close enough.
Yeah, as he walks towards you, you can walk towards him and you can touch him if you want.
I assume I feel him touch me.
Yeah, you
Do I
feel
see him?
the sensation
Or is it just the
on your metal skin, and your surroundings begin to take on a more like solid appearance. Like you begin to see like these shapes, almost like they are like behind the fire or something.
Okay, but I know it's Dax.
Yeah.
Were you
So, yeah,
blinded
so-
in the fight?
You. He kind of reaches like up your arms to find your shoulders, and he, because obviously it's still blurry and he can't tell where you are. And as he gets to your shoulders, he drags you in and he squeezes you real tight. It hurts. And it's just, oh, Dex, it's you. For a second there, I thought it wasn't gonna happen, but it is you, isn't it? I can't really tell.
Yes, it's me.
No, I didn't go blind. Do you know where we are?
Well, as I've been led to believe, I think I died, and you all came here to get me. Are you sure none of you died? You're all acting so oddly.
It's been a lot. You've got no idea, but we'll catch you up some other time. We need to leave. We need to get out of here.
I'm done with this trip down memory lane. You can leave whenever you'd like. How long has it felt for Nas/Daxaketh?
Weirdly, it felt like a lifetime and also a flash, as most things would be in this realm.
Cool. Yeah, stands to reason.
What do we do? How do we get out?
I wish I knew. You're saying that right now you're not seeing so well. Is that right? There's a lack of focus in your
It's like
directionality.
It's like there's something around me. It's blurring everything. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Where's Merrick's? I'm sure he'll know how to get us out of this.
Well, he's
I
not.
look
Is
at
he here?
Jonas.
Well, Jonas, as they ask you this, you feel Merrick's, but also feel like you can just
Leave.
let them leave.
I think you can go, and I'll sort of reactivate innate sorcery. Just gonna try it, and sort of wave my hand up, and if we'll see how collaborative this gets, but I'll wave my hand up, and shadow will wipe away like a smoke through a waft of wind, and the plane that you recognize where we were is on the other side. And I'll just say, or ask really, I mean, do you want to take Merrick's with you?
I want to take you with us, Jonas. Didn't need to do that.
I
To what? Did
Don't
you
worry
die?
about it.
What's happening?
Somebody's died, and you're not telling me.
Jonas, at this point, as he activates his innate sorcery, you see his mark is flaring with this orangish color, and his body has been enveloped in this black cloak. And Nas, as you look at him, there's this weird familiarity to the figure that welcomed you to this place. This elf in a long black hood. Although he does not have the elven features, his form is getting a little bit paler and his body is merged with this cloak of shadow.
Is this Uncle Davon?
No, this is
No, the mysterious entity you first encountered when you died.
Oh. Okay. I'm with you. I thought you were okay. I thought you were saying they were the same person.
No.
Gotcha.
We're not gonna
Actually,
get
a changeling.
that much.
Yeah. I was like, whoa.
Levi has tears in his eyes and to the kind of questions from Sentinel and Daxkith. Jonas, made sure the rest of us didn't get lost in here. He's made sure that we're able to leave with you, Daxkith.
Why would you do this?
But he can't come with us.
Made a promise.
But you don't even
I
like
looked
me.
Well, maybe now you'll like me.
Well, I was
And
starting to.
You're fake, and I look to Sentinel. I give a nod, and I say thank you for your forgiveness.
Wow. Okay. He
If I have it.
He kind of Sentinel thinks. He realizes what's happening, and he nods, and he goes, "Thank you, Jonas. Thank you."
Whatever. Go. I'll see you guys someday.
God
Well.
damn it.
Daxaketh will shake your hand. Maybe try and get a private moment with you, Jonas. What do you mean I'm fake? You saw all of that, I suppose?
Yeah, and I sort of just like tilt my head towards Sentinel. He didn't. Good luck.
Ah. Well. He nods in the direction of Leovar. Did he cry at all when I died? Was that
I think he was
not
close.
a contest? Okay, all right.
No, yeah,
That's
he
fine.
definitely got misty. I think.
No, leave that.
Oh,
Jonas can lie right now if you want.
and I think that you and Max should talk.
We talk all the time. So, all right. Well, never look a gift horse in the mouth. Have a good one, and then
motherfucker.
he'll say, "Never look a gift horse in the mouth." He'll turn around and have a good one, and then walk away.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, are we leaving? Or what's?
Yeah, there's an opening.
Yeah. Well, on the way out,
Um,
assuming everyone's just going,
I'm not going just yet.
I'll make sure I'm the last one out. And then I will turn to where I sense Jonas.
If you're last, I'd like to say something to
Go
Jonas
ahead.
if you want to go last.
You go.
I'll just go up to you quickly, Jonas, and give you a hug.
Remember when we held hands?
Oh, shut up, you. Jonas, you're a big idiot. We could have figured something else out. But here you go again, making the same mistake you did 5 months ago. Trying to tackle the problem on your own initiative. And look where it's got you. You are a good person. I'm sorry that this is where we're saying goodbye.
Sorry too. For everything.
I wish this worked out a little better for us. I knew you were a special kid when you were on my airship those years ago. Not bright, but special. I'm glad for the bit of time you've spent together, Jonas. Even if I spent 5 months looking for you and Sentinel because of you helping kidnap him, I don't hold it against you.
Thanks.
And he's hugging you for the whole thing. And then you break the hug and he's very upset. I'm sorry. Jonas DeCanith, it was a pleasure meeting you and getting to know you. And I wish I had a chance to see more of the person you were going to become. Goodbye. And he'll turn and he'll head out the opening.
Guess Max is gonna walk up to Jonas now. You made a difficult choice here. One not many would make. No matter what I or anyone else thought about you, you shown bravery beyond compare here.
I'm sorry for what happened to you.
Then you understand. There's someone I have to see.
I know. That's why it couldn't be you. You're a good guy. Go easy on the booze.
Yeah, not a great quality for a father, eh? In any case, my people have a saying. You die twice in your life. Once when your soul leaves the earth, and again when the last person who knew you leaves as well. I'll make sure you live on, Jonas DeCanith. And Max will turn around, give you one more glance, and then walk through the veil.
I'll just look up to Sentinel and say, that's going to be tough to beat.
That's fine because I don't plan on saying anything.
Damn.
I walk
That would
up.
actually be banger.
I walk up to you. I unsheathe the sword, long sword, at my hip, the one that I originally used, the one with the bear engraving, the one I had from the war. I take it out. If I can, I will stab it into the ground in front of you, I guess just into the mist, and leave it there. I will step back, kind of, prostrate myself, stand up straight, and I give you a real, proper military salute. And then I turn around and I walk out.
Slowly, this pseudo manifest zone is getting shrunk with each goodbye, until as Sentinel leaves Jonas, you feel the thing close on you, and you are back in the shadow, drifting alone for a moment before this thing slithers back towards you, and it looks at you, and it seems very small now. It's looking at you like it's this child that is looking at an older brother.
Oh, hey.
I still don't understand why you would do all of that.
Don't make me regret it.
Oh.
I just never had a friend. Is that what friends do?
Yeah.
See, this thing has like this moment of understanding as you look beyond this space, Jonas, and you see it looking for a new thing to play with, a new toy, but then it looks back at you and just like leans on you. And in the shadows of Dulra, we leave Jonas as he has made his decision. And we leave the party as they go back to High Walls with their friend Daxoketh in air quotes. Minutes later, hours later, days later, weeks, months, it is unclear in this shadowy expanse when you see this, Jones. But you see the machine, the Axiom engine, whir once more with energy. And it gets, again, this green energy as the book flies up in the air and souls begin to swirl, and some sort of spell is woven into the room, and then the energy is funneled into this long metallic rod that just goes deeper into the ground, and you see the room begins to flare with these green ruins, just arcane energy swirling in the air until it reaches down to this almost like a bod of some sort, like a glass construct, like this semi orb sort of thing, and begins to flare with energy, and then it begins to break into two halves, and from it this pristine, almost porcelain and gold metallic entity begins to rise up. Its face is like it has like humanoid features, but mostly the eyes stand out as this green coloration. And then you see this creature just like look around for a moment before it calls out in a familiar voice, in Merix's voice. Axio. See that the experiment has worked. And Axiom replies, yes, Father. All the pieces are in place. Plan succeeded. and that's where we will pick up next
Aw.
time, some
Yo.
other time.
Man. I'm sad.
Shit.
I'm gonna miss y'all.
We're gonna miss you,
We're
buddy.
gonna miss
Yeah,
you
man.
too.
Yeah, Josh, man.
That was something. Thank you guys. I don't know if we're still recording. I hope we are.
You're still
Um,
recording.
Yeah. So again, if you like this episode, if you like our episodes, please give us a like, leave us nice comments, and say goodbye to Jonas and to Josh. We will see you next time to
Next
pick up
time.
from wherever we will be when we pick up. So thank you a lot for being here, and see you next time.
See you, folks.
Bye.
Bye.